You know, a lot of my career, I've made fun of politicians. And now that I'm in this job, it's mostly American politicians. But that's because this is America, and you guys don't go give a about anywhere else. It's just a joke, but it's true. Now, I don't have a problem talking about the US, but sometimes it makes it seem like other countries don't have problems with their politicians. Take my president, Jacob Zuma, right? No, that's Idi Amin. Please take. No, that's Forrest Whitaker playing Idi Amin. No, that's Larry Wilmore. Why are you? Oh no, sorry. Whoa, that's Zuma. Sorry. I saw that. I'm sorry. My bad, Larry. My bad. A corner of my eye. I'm sorry, man. So that's my president, Jacob Zuma. All right, and this guy, the president of South Africa, he's no stranger to controversy. You know, he's a man who's faced over 700 charges of corruption, and that was before he was elected as president. And I know that should have been a red flag to South Africans, but ever since apartheid, we strive to be colorblind, so all we saw was a flag. But now, President Zuma has gotten himself into another bind.
In South Africa, the country's president, Jacob Zuma, is facing calls to resign. This after South Africa's highest court determined Zuma broke the law in using public funds to renovate his private home. The Constitutional Court ruled Mr. Zuma improperly used $15 million in state funds for home upgrades.
You know what I love is people looking at that going, which one is his home? All of it. What you were looking at was all of it. Yeah, President Zuma spent $15 million to renovate his house. Not build it, renovate, which is an amazing figure, partly because he can't even count that high. No, and this is not like a mean joke. President Zuma cannot count that high. This is President Zuma attempting to say 769,870.
Our membership figures stood at 700, listen properly, 769,820.
My favorite part is where he tries to blame the audience for the fact that he can't say the number 700. Listen properly, listen. It's almost like he's saying to the audience, hey guys, this only sounds wrong because your ears are f***ed up. Listen properly. Listen, I'm saying it right. Now, the most glaring thing here wasn't the fact that he spent $15 million, but how he tried to justify it. For instance, he built himself a beautiful swimming pool at his house, right? And then the public said, why is the government paying for your private swimming pool? And then he said, no, it's not a swimming pool. This is a fire pool. And the people were like, what? And he said, yeah, you see, this pool is used if there's a fire. I take the water from the pool and I splash it onto the fire, so it's a government expense to keep the president safe. That's the actual thing that he said, which is understandable. It's the same philosophy I use when I claim sports cars on my tax returns as a medical expense. The IRS goes, that's a Ferrari, and I reply, no, that's a microphalic compensation tool. That's what that is. It's all how you see it. That's all how you see it. But you know, that's one of the downsides of African presidents. There's so much corruption in Africa, something you never see in the West, unless you look.
The largest leak of secret documents in history. Publication of what are being called the Panama Papers this weekend has exposed a worldwide corruption scandal.
These are huge allegations within these documents. Money laundering, arms and drug deals, tax evasion.
12 current or former leaders, world leaders, have been named. Another 128 politicians as well.
Edward Snowden even tweeting, this is the biggest leak in the history of data journalism. 11 million documents. That's 10 times what Snowden leaked.
Oh, you know a leak is big when Edward Snowden is impressed by it. Yeah, that's like Donald Trump being impressed by your tan. That's what that is. But this Panama Papers scandal is a huge story. It's still growing. We don't even know where it's going to end. Everyone is talking about it. Basically, the story is that this weekend, someone at a Panamanian law firm leaked 11 million documents. 11 million documents that revealed the alleged owners of more than 15,000 offshore shell companies. Now, at this point, Panama has basically produced as many leaked documents as they have douchey hats. This is why do people still wear these hats? I don't get it. You look like such a douche when you wear like a... No, hey, no. No, don't laugh at that. I wore it once in like 2008, back when they were cool. That's not a... 11 million documents. 11 million documents. Now look, having a shell company isn't always illegal, right? But a lot of very powerful people are about to be implicated in some dubious and by the way, whoever leaked this, unlike Edward Snowden, they won't find refuge in Russia.
Russian President Vladimir Putin. He's not named specifically in these documents, but they do reveal a telltale trail set up by his closest inner circle and worth $2 billion.
No way! You're telling me the guy who walked through King Midas' doors to shake hands with Bashir al-Genocide is up to something shady? Oh no! How is anything with Putin still a surprise? But we're going to be hearing a lot more about this in days to come because the list of people is kind of incredible.
The King of Saudi Arabia, the Prime Minister of Pakistan, Jackie Chan, the film star.
No, Jackie Chan! We trusted you, Jackie! What kind of kung fu is this? You know, Jackie Chan, my heart is broke. Now Jackie Chan could get arrested. We actually have footage of the authorities apprehending him this morning. Oh, if anyone knows of Jackie Chan's whereabouts, remember, approach him as a group, but then fight him one at a time.